Hey! There's part 3 to our watching of Phir
Hera Pheri.
Bing bong! You saw this on YouTube. You saw a very good version. We got a recent magazine full-on version of this. And other Hindi watch songs. You get it on Patreon or check out a membership. Stop at the link in the description. Up and go check that out. And at the end of this part, we will talk about the movie and review it.
Maybe.
Akshay, do these stunts?
Absolutely. Nice form.
The Marathi man!
Here he comes.
Yep. Pants coming down, of course.
Oh, yeah. The greatest show on earth. You know, there's a net below you. If you just fall, you'll be fine. Yeah, bring on the gorilla. My prediction is that Johnny Lever and the gorilla are a couple by the end of this film. Wouldn't it be great if he took off a mask and it was Big B? Look at that. Of course.
Gal physics, they're eating it up. He's a Robin Hood.
Give an Oscar for sound design.
Oh, good. The police are...
वो जो दोनों आदमी लोग हैं ना, उनके बैग में ड्रग्स है. पकड़ो उनको सब पकड़ो. चलो. चलो नीचे अपने को. नीचे ये बैग. शाम चल यहाँ से. चल.
ये ले चल तू बैठ. ये किधर पहनने का? हाँ? चल मेरे को इतना छोटा दिया. अब देख मैं सबका बैंड कैसे बजाता है देख.
2 million. Lexi, Ashley, Micah. Where was the horn?
कैसा सपना था रे देवा.
That was a fever dream.
ये राजू वो 2-3 वाड़ा तेरा गन नहीं मिला था तो बोला कि मैं भंगार वाले को बेच कर आता हूँ जो 100-500 मिल जाए. मैंने कहा चुप हलकट, मेरे को पनौती का रुपया चाहिए ही नहीं. वो गन को दरिया में फेंक क्या तो हम कसम खाता है करोड़ों रुपया मिलेगा फिर भी हेरा फेरी नहीं करेगा.
फिर हेरा फेरी कभी नहीं करेंगे. बुझ गया.
हे देवा
जल्दी.
जीप कहाँ है?
वो राजू गया ना जीप में तेरी बहन को छोड़ने.
वो जीप में वो पुरानी 3 बंदूकें थी वो मिली.
हाँ.
वो जिसके ऊपर मस्त चांदी लगाया था.
हाँ वही.
नहीं वो तो हमने कभी देखी ही नहीं.
अरे यार 3 करोड़ से भी ज्यादा बाबा.
3 करोड़ से ज्यादा?
इसमें देखो इंग्लिश में लिखा है. ये देखो इंग्लिश में लिखा है 3 करोड़ से भी ज्यादा.
जल्दी कर.
जीप में शायद मोबाइल छूट गया होगा, वो मिला?
मोबाइल नहीं मिला मेरे को.
अच्छा वो मिल जाए तो मेरी बहन को दे देना, हम तो जा रहे हैं जेल.
3.5 करोड़ 5 करोड़.
ये किसका मोबाइल है? ये पानी में गिरने की आवाज क्यों नहीं है?
लगा क्या हुआ? चले रे बाबा. मेरे को नहीं, राजू को बोल फोन उठा.
फोन उठा राजू प्लीज फोन उठा.
What the? Oh, wow.
3.5 Unhinged.
Completely unhinged. Why did I like it so much?
Exactly what I expected and wanted.
What's happening to me? These last two have made me suddenly think, you know what? I kind of like this.
And it might be even funnier than the first one. I don't know. The first one was very funny, obviously, and this one was funny. The first half of the first one wasn't as funny as like the entirety of this.
This is so stupid.
Yes,
It's so
but that's
stupid.
what it wanted. It's like the Naked Gun of series.
Didn't I give the other one a gold?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah. This is they're cut from the same cloth, man. And this is a perfect sequel to it because it takes it up another notch of stupidity.
Yeah, it's very stupid.
It's so dumb. It is. It's Three Amigos. It's Dumb and Dumber.
Naked Gun.
Naked Gun.
Yeah.
And Benny Hill and the Three Stooges.
Yeah.
It's like it captured all of the things in dumb comedy you enjoy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could see why people love it. So
I do too. I do too.
And like I said, I'm sure there was like we only got like half the comedy of it, you know, because there's a lot of word comedy.
But if we go into Indian comedies from now on with this expectation, my suspicion is we're going to enjoy them more.
Maybe. But you also give older stuff a little more, like if it's like newer stuff, you don't often give it the leeway that you do older stuff.
Correct.
Obviously, this was the style of the day.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Hopefully, like you said, maybe there was comedy like this in the Bulbulio one.
That we just missed.
That we were like, oh, I thought this was.
Yeah, I'd revisit.
Maybe it was more funny and more ridiculous like this.
Yeah, I'd revisit some old comedies now.
I don't know, but it was great. I loved it. I was laughing the whole
So
time.
funny.
It was so stupid.
So dumb.
Akshay
Oh yeah.
killed it even more though than he did in the first one.
Yes.
He was this comedy star of this.
Absolutely.
Every time, man.
And every time we see the tall guy and we never see his face.
The stupid gorilla outfit.
Yeah, the dumb gorilla outfit. That whole trapeze sequence. The whole circuit. I knew it was going off the rails.
yeah.
The lisp guy is
Oh,
glory.
I love him.
He is just every time he says something. Yeah, Bapasha Basu.
Is it her?
Yeah.
Doom. We saw her.
Right. It was Dahum. But the first time we saw her, and every time we have seen her, I've commented on how pretty she is.
really, really pretty.
Yeah,
she's in race.
Supermodel
We haven't seen
pretty.
the race ones
She
yet.
is supermodel pretty.
I think we've seen her a few times though.
We have. When you said 4, I don't think you're far off. She was in Om Shanti Om.
She was a dancer. No smoking.
No smoking.
No, a dancer though.
Dahum 2.
Omkara.
Omkara.
Phir Hera. Yeah, this one. No entry. No, we didn't see that one yet. I don't know. Yeah, we've seen her a few times though.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, these is
So good.
so funny.
So funny. So dumb.
It is so stupid.
The perfect kind of movie when you talk about a film for pure escapism. You just want to go see a movie, escape, and have a good time and laugh. So dumb.
Couldn't get away from it. It was just
And it didn't let up.
no, man.
It didn't let up.
It was very, very, very funny.
What's the runtime on that thing?
2:30.
Yeah, 2:30.
It's 2:30.
Most comedies in America are 90 minutes.
Yeah.
It's so hard to pull off a 2.5. If you tried to make a 2.5 hour comedy in Hollywood, all the studios and producers, independents, you name it, would look at you and say, "You're insane.
You're out of your mind."
You're out of your mind. 2 hours is almost too long for a comedy. We'll let you do 2 hours maybe.
Unless it's like a Deadpool, of course.
Yeah. If it's Deadpool, that's a whole other world. But if you're going to make a comedy,
We barely make
especially like a Dumb and Dumber kind of thing, because that's what this falls into those categories of the films we mentioned.
I don't even know if this kind of film can be made now, just because of
Nah,
the
not in America.
style it was. And if you haven't seen the Naked Gun series, just go watch the Naked Gun series.
It's great.
Enjoy this style
Yeah.
of really dry humor stupidity.
And it too, there'll be stuff you may not get in the Naked Gun series. For example, they do jokes with the president of the time and the queen. There's a couple of things that are you actually would the transition is much easier for an Indian to understand American comedy than it is an American to understand Indian comedy. Much easier. But yeah, the Naked Gun series and anything with Leslie Nielsen, you're gonna love. If you haven't seen Airplane, do yourself a favor and watch Airplane. I mean, that is just straight up stupid comedy. One of the greatest of all time. This was fun. I would watch it again.
Had Johnny
recommend it.
seen Hera Pheri?
Yeah, long time ago.
Yeah, I figured.
A long time ago. So good.
Definitely one of the funnier.
Yeah, these two are right up there for me with our
indie
comedies.
films.
Yeah, with our comedies, this is right up there with some of my favorite comedies. I enjoyed this as much as I enjoyed the Doom series. For different reasons.
Yeah.
Because this is way wackier.
Yeah, that's another a big. So you guys can tell us if you think we're ready for other comedies.
Yeah. Are we graduating?
Because like Akshay, Welcome is a big comedy I know of. It has you can see a bunch of people there.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. That's what we just watched.
We just watched 1 and 2. And did they do that? Is there a 3? Because this was set up to be a 3.
I don't think so. All the Gomals are in there.
There's English Vinglish, but English Vinglish is such a Western style rom-com. That's one of the reasons I loved English Vinglish so much. It felt like the kind of rom-coms I'm used to watching.
Asna.
Oh, yeah. Anders Apna.
You need to watch it.
Yeah, I know.
It's this style.
Isn't that the one that has the scene I loved when they're on the pipe going across the buildings?
No.
It's not that one.
No. That
Okay.
That is. We haven't seen that obviously.
Okay.
But that's with. I think it's with Anil and.
Oh yes.
Or is it Akshay?
The bottom line is, what's the next comedy? Because I think our appreciation of it is beginning to expand. At least I know it is for me.
Yeah, hopefully. You can't always say point blank, obviously.
No, and not all comedies are going to work.
Like there's Holchul. I don't know what that is. Chupka Chupka.
Chup Chup.
Yeah, Chup Chup.
Is that?
Munabai, yes.
Oh yeah.
Hilarious. Terror Bin Laden, Gomal, all the Gomal series.
Vicky Donor.
Welcome is a big one I know of.
Yeah.
It's another Akshay one. Oh, that's the Akshay and Priyanka and Salman one.
Oh yeah.
And it's a ridiculous comedy.
Much say Shadi Karogi.
We've seen a lot of songs from it.
Is that the song where he and she are dancing and the rolling on the floor and
I don't know.
where Akshay and Priyanka?
I don't know.
Okay.
I know.
I mean, you had me at Priyanka, so.
Like I think there's a comedy called Gear Masala or something like that.
Okay.
I'm just thinking Houseful is another.
Yep.
I think
I've heard about that one
big
forever.
franchise.
Yeah.
Like I said, just because obviously these work for us doesn't mean everyone will work for
No,
us.
no.
Of course. But it seems like Akshay, we've known it forever, that he is the comedy king in the Hindi industry. And you can see why.
Yeah.
Especially in this one.
Oh,
this
yeah.
one even more than Hera Pheri. That he brought it.
He was off the rails.
I would love to know what they'd do. Like, yeah, just do anything.
Anything and everything you feel.
If you're feeling an instinct, do it. Because that's what it looked like.
So he wasn't as over the top as Jim Carrey, but he was as free. Same level of freedom of anything's going to happen.
Yeah.
And we'll probably keep it.
Yeah.
That's why it must have been so fun and ridiculous to film this.
Welcome. Is that
Who else is in there?
Is that Anil in the back? That's Anil, right?
That's Anil Kapoor.
Is that it? What's his face from
I
this
thought
movie?
so from this movie. Yeah, that looks like his buddy, but just with
We're looking
different hair.
at the welcome poster, and that's
Snoop Dogg.
no,
That's the bad guy. He's one of the bad guys from what we just watched. It looks like.
no, he's not.
I'm pretty sure it is.
No, he's not.
I'm pretty sure it is.
No, we know him though. Welcome.
Gabe Kaplan. Oh, because you put in the word welcome.
Why didn't it come up? Oh, there it is. Okay.
Who's the cast?
Nana Petikar.
Oh.
It was Nana Petikar.
And Katrina
Yeah,
Kaif.
it is. Say his name.
Paresh Rawal.
Yeah, it is him.
Yeah.
It was Nana Petikar that I was thinking. He was really skinny there too, though.
And
Akshay,
Katrina.
Yeah, you guys can let us know.
Yeah, is that
Doesn't have to be welcome. I just know of that.
Yeah.
That's just one.
What
I
are the
know
next?
of.
Line them up for us that you think we'll appreciate.
Still nervous.
I am too, but I'm more optimistic now after these two. I kind of.
I mean, these are
Dahum is kind of what opened the door.
What about the second half of Dahum 3?
That too.
No.
Yeah.
You hated that.
I hated that.
You hated that.
Everybody did.
Yeah.
It's too long. Too much. Sorry, Amir.
Yeah.
Too much Amir Khan.
Yeah. Ruined it.
You really did.
The first half, though,
It's great.
it might be the best part of Dahum. I love the first half.
Love
of
the
Dahum
first
3.
half of Dahum 3. But yeah, it just was too much. Too much Amir Khan. Which it's very rare for me to say that. It's kind of like.
But you see, it doesn't always work because
Right.
we did sing them.
That's true.
Didn't work for us.
No, it doesn't always work. Street 2 sure didn't work.
Yeah. Doesn't always work.
No.
And I think there was a lot of like stupid humor in Sing 'em, and it didn't work for us.
You know why I think? I'd be interested. I'll talk to Indrani about it. But it may be, for example, like Street 2, there may be so many things that are reminiscent of the comedies of the 90s and early 2000s that we don't know.
Yeah.
The whole vibe, the whole feel of them,
Maybe.
that they replicated in Street 2, but for us it just came across as not intelligent comedy in any way, shape, or form. But that's the point.
Yeah. This wasn't intelligent. It was great, though.
It was so beautifully stupid. Just wonderfully stupid, like the movies we've mentioned. It's like, if you want to watch a stupid movie, watch Dumb and Dumber. It's so stupid.
Go my head guy.
Three Amigos is so stupid. The Jerk is so stupid. If you've never seen The Jerk, that's another really just stupid comedy by Steve Martin.
They don't make comedies like that anymore.
No, they really don't.
Maybe it could be the audiences. Audiences are now like, we want a little more intelligence in our comedy.
The last really good comedy, which
In India, it was the Express.
so the last two,
Megalodon Express.
the two most recent comedies, and they're not recent, that are the Hollywood comedies that I love and can watch on a loop are The Hangover and Bridesmaids. I can watch them on loops over and over.
You've
and
not
over
seen
again.
Hot Rod, right?
No. Another one.
No. You and Andrani just tonight
Hot Rod.
turn on Hot Rod
Okay, I'm putting.
and get ready for the stupidity.
Okay.
It's one
So-
of the greatest comedies in the 20th century.
Also, two of my favorite comedies of all time is Anchorman and
Yeah.
Anchorman 2.
Of course.
Adore. Absolutely love.
Yeah.
Okay,
No,
so what is it again?
Hot Rod. It's with
Hot Rod.
Andy Samberg and Bill Hader.
Oh, already.
Yeah, it's you've heard
Rod.
quotes from it. It's so dumb.
I bet I have. Okay, Hot Rod.
If you're just like
It's on
it's
there.
almost this style.
Okay.
Of just it's so dumb.
Well, I'm so encouraged by the fact that these two have made me feel optimistic and encouraged about my appreciation broadening for Indian comedy,
Hindi specifically.
specifically Hindi. Yeah.
Older
Older Hindi comedy.
because it was his own thing.
Yeah.
But I mean, we tried Koshala Gula Goshala and it didn't work, and that's supposed to be like a big
Yeah.
hilarious
There's
comedy.
just some that just
And
don't
that didn't
hit.
work. It didn't work. So like I said, doesn't always hit, but I mean when Akshay is hitting on all cylinders, man.
It's just there's some things that are highbrow and some things that are lowbrow, and they hit or they don't. Like, for example, watching the tall guy walk through and never seeing his face. Every time that's done, it works.
The lisp.
Yeah, the lisp
Every
just
single
works.
It does. It's so funny. It's so good. Anyways, that was great. I hope you enjoyed the watch along. We did as well. Let us know what our next Hindi comedy watch along should be for Akshay or other people as well.
Yep.
If you saw us on YouTube, you saw a very cut version because of copyright reasons. If you'd like to see a full uncut version of this, the Phir Hera Pheri and other Hindi films, you get over to Patreon or channel memberships. I'll put a link in the description below, and come so you'll check those out. Let us know what our next Hindi watch along should be, and anything else we need to know.